Good evening, everybody. Pleasure to see you here. And I am leaving the gym. Just got done with my workout. It's time for a new long video on this channel. As always, I like to do it while I drive. I feel like I'm able to think better even. But yeah, as you can see in the title, growing up with an absent father figure. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly about me. Man, I think it just damaged me so much. A father figure is exactly like the imagine a Ferrari, right? A mother is the heart. A father is the engine, is the power, right? So basically, growing up, I didn't have an engine. I didn't have no power. I didn't know I was supposed to like get it in a way, right, from your father, because a father is supposed to lead, right, the son, tell him certain things, the truth about the world. But in my case, I remember before going to the US at 16, we were driving in the car, and I was thinking like, man, I barely know this guy. Like, we've barely ever had like a proper conversation, legitimately. It's just how it's been. Well, let's start from the beginning. As always, we go in chronological order. So I was born in Sicily, in Palermo, Italy. And yeah, growing up, I have 3 siblings, so it was just my mother and my father. He would work in the north of Italy, so I would only see him like Saturday, Sunday. But even then, he was always like pissed and thinking about work and locking himself in this cabinet that he had. So I never really existed for him, really. It's like he just had work, my mother, whatever, but for the rest it was like, whatever. But yeah, I think he was only useful when, for example, I got a bad grade in school or didn't do something properly, I don't know, in my athleticism or whatever. Then yeah, he would just like get angry and yell it all out at me. That's it, really. Other than that, there wasn't much positivity really between us at the time. So yeah, it's like, I just remember him absent or angry. You did this, you're wrong, blah blah blah. So this is the only 2 versions basically that I had. The rest was rare. And yeah, I think when I was like 7 or 8, I don't know, I was like scared of him somewhat. And we never developed a relationship. It was just like this wall between us, So yeah, I don't know. He was like strict, I think, in a way. But yet, apparently he had a lot of ideas what it means to be a man, whatever, but I have yet to hear one single thing about it. But yeah, there's no bad blood between us anymore, but the relationship that is how it is. Like, like you cannot expect at 25 to just out of nowhere, boom, now we're best friends. This had to happen in 1999, between 1999 and 2008. This was the main period, but nothing happened back then. And yeah, I'm not here to, how can I say, throw dirt on him or anything. I'm just telling you my story, right? It's just how my story is. Yeah, I think when you grow up with an absent father figure, you have a void, 50% of emptiness, which is already quite a lot, plus other additional things that I had. piling up, I was not in such a good position internally and spiritually at the time. Well, for instance, if I ever have a kid, right? Well, I know it's very difficult to be a parent, first of all. I'm not saying I'm going to be the best father in the world. Probably I'm going to lack in other departments. Which ones? I have no clue. It's my first time living on this planet, just like it is for all of us. But for sure, you know, I think that the basics for your son should be confidence, self-respect, how to integrate yourself with the world. With women, also very important, right? Also very important to explain how this thing works, right? Because just like there's all kinds of men, there's also all kinds of women. These are not all these princesses on a throne, you know. So just a reality check, right, on how everything works. Really, it would have been the key for me. But yet it's just I had to make a lot of mistakes and hit my face on the wall hundreds of times and learn things on my own that could have easily just been told me when I was a kid. I mean, easily. Hold on, today is Monday, right? Okay, I'm just trying to park here, so I'm just thinking what I gotta do. I think it's Monday. Yeah, I think so. Well, because I'm recording this video, but I'm gonna post it a little bit later when the time comes. Let me see if I find some parking, but anyway, if not, we keep chatting. We have a beautiful entertainment community here, so yeah. I didn't have any more space in my phone, so the video shut down. But anyway, I'm back up in my room now, so we can continue. So yeah, a father figure is supposed to help you become the best version that you can be internally, which can mean different options as how you can output it in society and in your personality and in everything. It's more about an internal thing of balance, self-belief, and all that. I never had that. I was just left on my own, basically. You know, I think a lot of people are in situations like this, but I'm just thinking, how is that possible? Like, you know, and I don't know the answer, honestly. I think there's no answer, really. Of course, everybody tries to do the best that they can, but, you know, imagine you have a son and, yeah, whatever, you know, just tell him when things go wrong, the rest you're not there. So yeah, I mean, what can you expect growing up from this? It's like that, really. So yeah, I've become my own parent, my own father, my own mother, and yeah, I am my own leader. That's what we had to come to towards the end, right? I'm somebody who tries a lot in general. Like, I like to take shots, like opportunities, I mean. Fail, try again, learn, hit my face on the wall. It's just like, I'm just used to this. So I keep learning, keep pushing, keep improving. And now I don't need anybody else. You know. Because honestly, what would it have been like? I don't know. It's like asking, I don't know. Let me try to make a decent example. Like, imagine you've never driven a car and I ask you, how does it feel to drive a car? or if you knew how to drive a car. You wouldn't know because you've never driven. I mean, that's like an exaggerated example, but you get what I'm saying. Like, so I don't have a comparison to what it would have been. So I'm just like, you know, whatever. I don't know. You feel me? So yeah, that's it really. I don't know what else to say. Lucky those who have received the fatherly power and wisdom in their childhood, because I haven't. Well, let me think how I can close this video in style. But yeah, I'm just like, you know, that's how I feel. Because you don't have a comparison, so you don't know how it could have been. So yeah, peace and love, everybody. Have a great evening, and we all do what we can, right? With a father, without. Yeah, my parents are still together. It's not like he was absent. I mean, I would see him every week, but he was just there but not there. That's the thing. So yeah, have a great rest, everybody. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel. There's more coming.